Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Penix here from the gun. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Penix on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers take possession of the football. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Wilson on 3rd down. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
4th and 14. Let's see if they've got some magic in them. Blitz coming. Russ. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, my. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Oh, the ball is loose again. They'll recover, still with it. And the Steelers have it well inside the red zone after that interception. They're at the 14-yard line. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Harris is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Najee Harris, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. They'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Able to hit Robinson. Complete. And they'll get him down right along the line. So no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix finds his target, Robinson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, it's Penix. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Falcons get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. That throw finds Pickens. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Escapes the pocket. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
On 1st down, here's Penix. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Steelers, they're stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Wilson. Taken in by Harris. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Falcons will take over. New set of downs for him at the 38. Penix on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 43. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing a 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down. Here's Russ. Forced out to his right. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Steelers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
One final shot before halftime. Trying for the deep ball. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. They'll run it with Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
1st down, ball at the 36. Penix now to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they pick him off again. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to 1 possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense up to the line fast. Another carry for Robinson. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down give to Robinson. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First and goal, they've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Here's Robinson. Jukes one to fit, and he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt. It's caught. Just like they drew it up. Into the end zone he goes, and they're up by 2 here in the 4th. All right, they got the job done. 2-point conversion successful, and as a result, a 2-point lead for them in this second half.
Yeah, the biggest deal right there, it really didn't matter if they kicked the PAT or went for 2 and ultimately got it. The most important part was breaking the tie. And I'll tell you what else it does, Kate. It really starts to mess with that opponent's chart over there. Everyone has them going into the game. When do I go for 1? When do I go for 2? Yeah, this coach just sped up that entire process with that decision.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st and 10 from the 41. Russ now from the gun. Completed here to Pickens. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down throw from Wilson. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
They are now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got Harris. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Wilson now from the gun. Has it in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers jump in front now by 5. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trailing by 5. 2nd and 3 now. Staying with Robinson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. And they send a man in motion. A handoff for Robinson, running right. He's got the 1st and more, past the 40. There he goes, right sideline. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Algier on 1st down. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Robinson. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So here we go, the Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt. He has it, and he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game. To kick it away, here's Pinion. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick 1st down, and he freezes that clock. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Throwing now. On the move, headed right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Looking to throw it. Buying some time left. Try and push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Hurts throwing right away. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Powers through him. They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 25 yards that time.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second down and 6 now. Again, it's Robinson. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Algier will try to pick it up. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up first downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that third and short?
I was just going to say, you and I were talking before the game, those third down conversions are going to be huge in this one. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 22 and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They work now on 2nd and 9. Robinson up the middle. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 48 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Nolan Smith showing some burst there to catch him behind the line.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Robinson with another carry. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Now 2nd and 9. A give left side to Robinson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Here's 3rd and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Touchdown! Ray McLeod. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. No touch.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some space here. The solid stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
88 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw there, a big gainer.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
To the air, Penix. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
And now an audible here into something else.
And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 45. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And just shutting him off there. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. Mooney, the motion man right. Here's Penix. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney.
And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Trying the left side with Algier.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is third down and 12. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 115 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Robinson.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Robinson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Falcons!
Kyle Pitts from a yard out. And the Falcons have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Jahan Dotson, 70 yards. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
They're going to run it with Barkley.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's a 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
2nd and 5.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
That is intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good, and that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Unable to corral him, he fights through, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
This is 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Oh, what a play. You got to use one of those timeouts.
Every eye in the stadium locked in on Riley Patterson.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from 52, and this for the win. And this isn't going to get there. It's no good. Didn't get enough leg on it. Not what you'd expect from an NFL kicker. And it's going to be the final act of this ball game. So a field goal that could have won it went awry. Pretty good distance.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Tua to open with a throw. He's going to air one out right away. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Miami. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2. In motion is Hill. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Another run here for Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. that his second touchdown of the afternoon. In motion is Hill. Here's H.A. And he will get into the end zone and book the lead up by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Tight end going in motion here. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. London brought in motion. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to have the first down yardage. Across the 50 to the 48. From the gun, here is Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On second down, here's Penix. Open man down the field, Mooney. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Penix going to throw again. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now a first down throw for Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is caught. take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Miami. He has come out of the gate smoking. His third touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. Now, here's the Dolphins and Tua going for 2.
20 TX. 20 TX.
A handoff, it's Achan heading left. Now we get whistles. Time has run. First quarter has come to an end. We are through 1. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
They run over center with Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Here's Penix. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
3rd and long. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 77 yards. First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's first and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Gibbs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Here's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 36. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll throw first play with Penix. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Up the sideline to the 40, and he'll be taken down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. London brought in motion. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Robinson, a 1st down and more. They are not having success on defense. That play picks up 19 yards.
Every team in the NFL wishes to come into each week's game and win the line of scrimmage battle. And in this case, I think it's pretty clear which side is winning. Great first drive, primarily all on the ground.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I back to Atlanta. In a moment, they face 2nd down and 7. On the give, it's Robinson. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. The Lions called their first timeout. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Falcons get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. On 2nd down, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass in a really good...
That's to the sideline and intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Give, and here comes Robinson. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Another run here for Robinson. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
To the right, that's Pitts. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. So just a lone field goal accounting for the scoring in the first half. 3-0 is our score. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. They'll throw. It's Penix. This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. They'll run it here with Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. Robinson, a 1st down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll go play action with Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On play action, Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Mooney in motion. Now panics to throw on 2nd down. Open man downfield. That's London. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good. And the Falcons move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. That's caught by Gibbs. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Williams in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Now he'll run. And he's near the first down, stopped a little short of the 40. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Going for it all. That is brought in. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Patrick motioning here. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. The ball comes out. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready or up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. London brought in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. They run over center with Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's 2nd and 6. This throw pulled in by Pitts. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Seahawks have Jason Myers out there, and with his approach, we're off in Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left. Right to the air with Smith. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, Smith to throw. Taken in by Noah Fant. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. 1st and 10 from the 41. Man in motion here. Smith on first down. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Like Jackson left.
Smith start with a throw here. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu. On third down, they're going with Charbonnet. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. Here's Charbonnet. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Completed to Lockett. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
They go play action. Here's Smith. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got third down well inside field goal range. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to...
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On second down, a run with Charbonnet. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Throwing on third, Smith. He has the first over the middle. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. It's Walker on the option. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Smith on 3rd and short. He's on the move. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
13 next.
And they're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Forced out to his right. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 47. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Buys time, rolling right. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Short pass caught by his tight end. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Working inside the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
There we go, Sunday. 53.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another carry for Charbonnet. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Boye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's the clip.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He puts everything behind this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. No return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. New set of downs for him at the 38. Walker on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
From the gun, Smith. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pressure comes. Smith. Walker hauls it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Flip her up. Hey, we go, Salon.
Now Smith. On the move, headed right. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Chased out to his right. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
There we go.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. Has it down close. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they'll decline this and take the results. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Walker now from the gun. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Geno Smith with a touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks need to score quickly. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Hold. There we go, throw it. Snowball. 53.
Smith back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So that brings up 4th and long. Throwing is Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Hand off to Walker from the gun. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Smith to the air now. Forced out to his right. Incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing now. Taking a final shot at the end zone. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that pass ball's incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And, partner, I know you took down plenty of division.